Relaxing on the bowl. How you doing, fellas? Let me make sure we got this right. Okay. So you alright, how are you? Just sitting on the bowl, doing the business. No, I'm only kidding. I'm here to do something, so can I do it this way? Okay. A lot of people have a problem with the toilet tank, the tank on the toilet bowl. It's called tank sweat. And I have a vent in here I put in, but it's still not good enough because these women folk think this is a sauna room. They'll be in here 10 minutes. You open the door, it's like, someone's boiling water, a steam room. And it sweats the walls, but that usually dries up with the vent. But the tank, this tank here, it's like the outside of a cold beer on a humid day. There's so much water, there's only a pool of water on the floor. And it rotted out part of the floor, you'll see it, see? And I got more work. I don't come here a lot. I used to, I live alone up in the thing. But it's family, but no one listens to me. But anyhow, the tank's sweating. Okay, I'm going to get up and start talking. It's due to the tank. The water in the tank's cold. You got steam all over here, you know what's going to happen. On a hot, humid day, you got a hot cup of chow. There ain't no coffee. There ain't no steam on it. You understand? Water. But on a beer, you see how it is? Okay, so, let me take this off. There's all different ways. One is to tap it off your hot water. But that only works like this house is cold. Wherever there's heat, it's where we are. So this bathroom gets cold, so the water would have got cold eventually. That's hanging out here, and then the thing will start again, the condensation. And the tank sweat. Some drain all the water, they put styrofoam all in here. And that might work pretty good, but so with my brain, I use one of these. I said, wait a minute, if I keep the water warm, I'm fine. Can you see that? I bought it at Walmart for like $20. I bought the 200 watt, which doesn't mean it's on all the time. It's nice and warm now. Once it's on, see, it turns off. Okay, so it's off right now. Alright, but it's off in there, but there's a wire going in there. But you can put it in a fish tank like that too. So I'm going to pull the plug for safety, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. But I've been wanting to tell you guys about it for a couple of months. But maybe that's good, so we know it works. I hate screwing with it because it took a while to find the right position. Yeah, the water's nice and warm. See, this is what I did, see? I tie wrap it. Alright, and you can dial it in here, see? I didn't even have it up all the way. And I used a piece of petrified bone or something, because I knew that wouldn't bother the tank, because it's in water anyway. It ain't going to rust or anything like that. And then I played around with it, put it in there. It comes with suction cups, but they don't hold good to the porcelain. Hope I'm not in the way. Alright, now you just got to adjust it so it doesn't screw with the flapper and all that jazz. That's why I didn't want to take it out. It took a while to get it set, if you know what I mean. Jesus. I'll have to screw with it again a little bit. I don't know why. It seems to be not doing it. It's one of those things you got to keep playing around with, but that's all right. I'll do that. I'll check it out. And then you flush it a few times. Make sure the flapper doesn't hit it. Make sure it ain't screwing with this. Make sure it ain't touching anything. See? I got it back against the wall because it gets pretty warm. But it turns off when it's warm. It's off right now. There's a red light. It's off. Well, I pulled the plug, but it was off anyway. And it works great. Now, on here you got an opening. Alright, so that's where you work that through. So all you're getting is this. And this is porcelain, so there's going to, even if it's shorted out, it won't do nothing. And you plug it into your GFI. Your ground fault interrupt, and you're fine. And then you got a nice setup. See, I'm making sure it's going through where that opening is. See? And I'm fine. And it's working fine. No more tank sweat. Underneath here, even when they do their dumbass shit, it's bone dry. So, I can't complain, alright? So, you can try one of these. Alright? A lot of you are going to be coming here. You ain't part of my weightlifting crew. You're going, I need to fix that tank sweat. Well, this works. If you got a GFI, fine. If you don't, well, you should have put one in anyway. Just a different kind of outlet. It's a ground fault interrupt, which means it'll trip faster than your circuit breaker panel. But there's nothing to worry about. It's meant for fishes. I don't see any fishes dying. So it's safe, it works, and there's no tank sweat, man. Can't complain. Alright, there you go. Just a little trick. Most likely not for my weightlifting crew, but hopefully I get a few hits. Being shadow banned ain't nice, but hey, that's the way it goes. Alright, so it works. It's been months. I still get the little steam on the walls, but the vent takes care of that. But no more dripping from this. It's fantastic. Okay, that's it, fellas. Let me get back to what I was doing here. Yeah. What do they call this? Alright, fellas, you get my meaning. Where's it go? Where's it? $20. Hook it up. Alright? And then, you know what? Tank sweat. And then you won't have to do what I'm going to have to do after I get the house painted. Rip this whole friggin' floor out, do a whole new bathroom. And we got old piping, you know, God almighty. And then when it's all done, it begins. I got to line up the toilet bowl again on the wax. You know what I'm talking about. Get the light right on here. See, when you know what to do, you know it's coming, you know what I mean? And it's like, why didn't you listen to me a long time ago? Anyhow, but it's alright. Tank sweat, no more. If you do this, guaranteed. It don't cost that much. Once the tank's turned on, it's on. It's off. So what are you averaging, a 100-watt bulb a year? Was that $2? All right, take care, fellas. I hope I helped you guys looking for how to fix this tank sweat, because that thing with the styrofoam sounds nuts. Now the hot water tap can work if your house is always at the same temperature, but this works all the time. I mean, this room's like a steam room and ain't no water on that tank. Because it's warm, you understand? It has to be cold to condensate. Okay, take care, fellas. Bye-bye.